So welcome student in our today's section of subject hydraulics and pneumatics. Today we are going to see the chapter number 3 and name of our chapter number 3 is oil hydraulic circuit. So we are starting our chapter number 3. Oil hydraulic circuits. So these are the hydraulic circuits which are having the working fluid as oil. So we name it as oil hydraulic circuit. So firstly we are going to study the operating single acting cylinder using 3 by 2 direction control. Operating SAC. Full form of this as for single, A for acting and C for cylinder. Single acting cylinder using 3 by 2 direction control voltage. So this is the basic circuit for basic hydraulic circuit to operate single acting cylinder using what? Using 3 by 2 directional control valve. Okay, so here I am drawing this circuit. So initially we are having this reservoir. Then we connect it with the pump and the motor here. This unidirectional motor. Okay. Then this is connected with the 3 by 2 direction control. 3 by 2 means it is having the 3 ways. This 3 for 3 ways and 2 with 2 position walls. Okay, so this wall is having these 2 positions. So this is position 1 and this is for position 2. Ways means these are the ports for this direction control 4. So this port for we name this port as P, and this is for T, and this is for A. Okay, so this is the first way, this is the second way, and this is the third way. Okay, so this is the work position of this 3 by 2 direction control valve. Again here it is again another position, so there should be the 3 way. Okay. You can see these are in 3 position, first, second and this is the third position. Here we are making this line shunt here or cut here. Okay. So these are the 2 positions of this 3 by 2 direction control valve. Then we are going to operate this single acting cylinder here. Okay. So here is a single acting cylinder. You know how it is single acting cylinder. If the cylinder is single acting, then there is only one way entry for the oil. This is the cylinder, this is the piston, and on the other side of this piston, it is connected with the spring here. That's why we named it as a single acting cylinder. Okay. So you know that how we are going to change this position of this direction control valve. We are going to change its position by using the lever here. You can see this is the lever to change this position of this direction control valve. So when this valve it is in the first position, then at this time this pumps the fluid from port P to port T, and it is connected in that way here, and this port is connected directly to the reservoir. Okay, so the hydraulic fluid from port P moves to the port T and it comes in that region and causes to pressure this piston to move in the outward direction. We call it as a extension stroke. What will happen बघा इथे काय होईल तुमचं मोटरची पंप जी आहे तुमची इथे काय करेल हायड्रोलिक फ्लुइडला पंप करेल at high pressure and the high pressure oil get comes in that region. This high pressure oil causes to force this piston in the outward direction. We call this stroke as a extension stroke. Okay, now we want to take this piston again in inward direction. So to take this piston in the inward direction, we change this position of this direction control valve by operating the lever here. So what we are going to do? We are using this lever to change the position of this direction control valve. At that time, what will happen? This pump port P is get shunt here, and this port T is connected to the port A here. So the liquid, high pressure liquid in that region gets moves to the reservoir by this way, and this piston, because of the action of this spring, the piston moves to the inward direction. We call it as a retraction stroke. So here what is happening? Here we operated this single acting cylinder using 3/2 direction control valve. When we want this extension stroke, at the time we are using this one position, and when we require this retraction stroke, at that time we are using this position number 2 of this 3/2 direction control valve, and we change this position by using the lever here. Okay. Now we are going to take another the operation of DAC using 4/2 direction control. Meaning of word D is double acting cylinder. Okay, so you know that if the cylinder is double acting, we have to change this control valve here, because now this valve becomes 4/2. So positions will be 2. So its positions will be 2, and here this direction control valve is double acting. Means what? The entry of oil is on the both side of the piston. And we remove the spring here. This is the symbol for double acting cylinder. Okay students, so as we named it, we are going to use here 4/2 direction control valve. So here we are having 2 position and 3 way, 1, 2, 3. We require again one way, so we name it as point B here. Okay, so T, P, A and B here. Okay, so this is the first and this is the 1, 2, then this is the 3 and 4. This is the 4 position, 4 ways, and this is the first position. Now, this is the 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is the again 4 position, 4 ways, which 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are the 2 positions of this valve. So this is the 4/2 direction control valve, and we are going to use this 4/2 direction control valve to operate the double active cylinder. Okay, all the circuits remain the same here. Okay, in the previous circuit we need to connect this relief valve. Actually, I forgot to connect this relief valve. So relief valve is connected here in the bypass manner. So this is the relief valve. You know why we are going to use the relief valve? We are going to use the relief valve to save the system from the excessive pressure here. That's why we are going to use the relief valve. This is the spring operated relief valve. So in this first position, this pump is connected to the port P, and this port T is connected to this line, and then this reverse line is connected to this port here. So what will happen? The liquid, the oil from this area is moves backward to the reservoir, and it comes to the reservoir here, which causes the low pressure area in this side, and the pump is continuously pumping this oil to this area, which causes the high pressure oil in that area, which pushes this piston in the outward direction, and we name this stroke as a extension. Name the stroke as a extension stroke here. And for this retraction stroke, we are going to shift this position of this 4x2 direction control valve by using this lever, and we operate this lever to change this position, and we change this position like this. Under this position, this port T is connected to the port A. Port T is connected to the port A, and this pump port P is connected to the pump port B. At that time, what will happen? The fluid from this region start to flow downward direction towards reservoir, which causes the less pressure oil in that region, and the pump is continuously pumping this high pressure oil through this port B towards the cylinder, which causes high pressure oil in that direction, which forces this piston in inward direction, and we get the stroke, and we name it as retraction stroke. To get this retraction stroke, we connect this pump port P to the port D, so that in that region high pressure oil is delivered, which pushes this piston to the inward direction, and we get this retraction stroke here. So next we will see the next section.